It is now 7 p.m. on May 6, 2025, and I'm calling the City of Brookings Planning Commission. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
You threw me off with your pause there, Joe.
That's how I grew up. That's the way I learned it.
Sorry. We will conduct this meeting in... Should I restart the meeting?
No.
Okay. We will conduct this meeting in regular format and will allow commissioners, applicants, and interested parties an opportunity to speak. This meeting is being broadcast live on PEG channel 181 and can be streamed on the city's YouTube channel. We will now conduct the roll call of planning commissioners.
Commissioner Whittemore? Commissioner Chapman?
Here.
Chair Watwood?
Here.
Commissioner Wolkowitz?
Here.
Commissioner Bruce? Commissioner Bond?
Here.
We have a quorum.
Thank you. Planning Commission Chairperson announcements. I don't have anything. We're about to begin the public hearing portion of the agenda. The following information applies to all the applications being heard today. The public hearing will be conducted in the following manner. First, the planning staff will present their report. The applicant will then make his or her presentation. Next, anyone wishing to speak in support of the proposal will be afforded an opportunity, followed by anyone wishing to speak in opposition to the proposal. Finally, any interested parties or representatives of the public agencies will be asked to testify. All speakers must state their names and mailing addresses. Any person who wishes to speak may be asked questions by the commissioners. The applicant will be offered the opportunity to rebut evidence. Planning staff will then be given the opportunity to make any final comments at the end of the public testimony portion of this hearing. Testimony and evidence must be given under the following guidelines. All testimony and evidence must be directed toward the criteria outlined in the staff report, comprehensive plan, or land use regulation which applies to the decision. Except for the applicant, testimony shall be limited to 5 minutes unless otherwise stated by the chair. Any exhibits presented will be marked as part of the record and will be kept by the planning staff until appeal opportunities expire. Failure to raise an issue accompanied by statements or evidence sufficient to afford the commission and the parties an opportunity to respond precludes appeal to the Oregon Land Use Board of Appeals, LUBA, based on that issue. Failure of the applicant to raise constitutional or other issues relating to proposed conditions of approval with sufficient specificity to allow this commission to respond to the issue precludes an action for damages in circuit court. Prior to the conclusion of the evidentiary hearing, any participant may request additional time and the opportunity to present additional evidence or testimony regarding the proposal. This is limited to those who have spoken on the request. Repetitious testimony is not necessary and is discouraged. We have a conditional use for a short-term rental. We have a conditional use permit for a short-term rental at 96380 Dawson Road for consideration tonight. This is a quasi-judicial hearing and the Planning Commission will make a decision on this matter. By a show of hands, does any commissioner have ex parte contact to declare for these applications? I see no hands raised. By a show of hands, does any commissioner have any personal bias or personal interest that would preclude their participation in hearing any of these applications? I see no hands raised. By a show of hands, does any commissioner have any potential or actual conflict of interest to declare for any of these applications? I see no hands raised. Does anyone object to the jurisdiction of the Planning Commission to hear these matters?
I think you want to get into the record there.
Oh, okay, thank you. So we'll enter it into the record that Amanda Whitmore is here at 7:05.
Thank you.
Yep. Thank you, Gerald. Seeing no let's see. Yeah, we will now proceed with the following applications. Agenda item 4.1, CUP-4-25. The time is now 7:05 PM and the public hearing to consider the following application is open. In the matter of file number CUP-4-25, a request for approval of conditional use permit to operate a short-term rental facility at 9630 Dawson Road. The applicants and owners are Adele and Rich Kurtz. The criteria used to decide this matter are found in section 17.124.170, short-term rentals, chapter 17.136, conditional uses, and section 17.20.040Q, single-family residential R16. We will now proceed with the staff report.
This is a request for a conditional use permit to operate a short-term rental in a single-family dwelling and an accessory dwelling located at 96380 Dawson Road, zoned R1, surrounded by R1 single-family residential. The subject property is 1.53 acres in size and access from Dawson Road, which has paved travel surface with no street public improvements in the right-of-way in this specific area. The property is developed with a single-family, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 2,100 square foot dwelling and a 750 one-bedroom, 1-bath accessory structure. The driveway is of sufficient size to accommodate 6 vehicles, meeting the off-street parking requirement. Utilities are provided. The applicant will be residing on-site and acting as their own property manager, available to make repairs, resolve disputes, and terminate occupancy if necessary. We did not receive any written comments from adjoining property owners. Staff recommends approval and has prepared a final order to be considered.
Thank you. Is the applicant present?
Yes.
State your name and address, please.
My name is Adele Kurtz. I'm at 96380 Dawson Road.
Okay. Did you have anything you'd like to say in support of your application?
I don't know that there's any other additional information that's required.
Okay,
That's all has been presented.
okay. Thank you.
Okay?
Anybody in support? I don't see anybody here. Nobody opposed? Any interested parties? See any applicant rebuttal? None. Any staff additional comments? Anybody have any questions of the applicant or staff?
No.
Okay. Does any participant request additional time to present evidence? In any land use decision, the burden of producing substantial evidence to demonstrate compliance with the applicable criteria is upon the applicants. If adequate evidence is not provided, the application must be denied. An applicant may be granted up to 7 additional days to submit written argument. Does the applicant request additional time to submit written argument? If not, are you willing to waive written argument and have a decision made this evening?
No. All good.
Okay. No and yes. No, you're, well,
Yes, she wants to.
yeah, yeah. But I'm just saying that she doesn't want additional time, and yes, she wants to have it. Just clarifying that, sorry. The applicant, okay. It is now 7:09 PM and public testimony is closed on Planning Commission file number CUP-4-25. We will now proceed to Planning Commission discussion and make a decision on the matter. From this point forward, no member of the audience will be allowed to address the commission. Any more discussion? Any motion?
I move that the Planning Commission approve file number CUP-4-25, a request for a conditional use permit to operate a short-term rental at 96380 Dawson Road, based on the findings and conclusions stated in the staff report and subject to the conditions of approval.
Second.
Chair Whatwood,
Aye.
Commissioner Chapman,
Aye.
Commissioner Wolkowitz,
Aye.
Commissioner Bond,
Aye.
Commissioner Whittemore,
Aye.
motion carries.
I move that the planning commission approve the final order regarding file CUP-4-25 based on the findings and conclusions stated in the staff report and subject to the conditions of approval.
Second.
Commissioner Wolkowitz?
Aye.
Commissioner Chapman?
Aye.
Commissioner Whittemore?
Aye.
Chair Whatwood?
Aye.
Commissioner Bond?
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you. Approved.
That's it.
Mrs. Kurtz. That's it.
It looks lovely.
Do we have any,
Oh, okay. All right. See you all.
thank you. Have a good evening. Do we have any unscheduled public appearances?
Doesn't look that way.
Doesn't look that way. Oh, did I miss the minutes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Item 5, minutes for approval. Did everybody get a copy of the minutes from the April meeting?
Yes.
You weren't here.
Had a
It's all
chance,
good.
had a
Looks
chance
good.
to review?
Yeah. It's kind of like this meeting.
I move that the planning commission approve the planning commission minutes of April 1st, 2025.
Second.
Commissioner Whittemore?
Aye. Absolutely.
Commissioner Bond?
Aye.
Commissioner Wolkowitz?
Aye.
Chair Whatwood?
Aye.
Commissioner Chapman?
Aye.
Motion carries.
How can you approve the minutes and not be here?
I know. Well, I read them.
He watched it on TV.
I read them.
Watch on TV.
Yeah. It's public.
You don't have to have been here to approve them.
Yeah. And any unscheduled public appearances? We don't have anybody here. Any additional report from planning staff?
We will not be having a June Planning Commission meeting.
Okay.
We are looking at a couple things in July coming up.
Okay.
A couple.
Can you tell us what they might be?
A partition and a minor change.
Oh, exciting.
Yeah.
And new. Any commission final comments? This meeting, it is now 7:12 PM and this meeting is adjourned.
All right.
He beat me by 2 minutes from last month.
I did. I think that's the fastest one on record.
I think maybe.
You're on record too.
Yes.
You should have let me fumble around. I mean, you would